Los policías idiotas nunca dejan de mostrar su incompetencia y falta de respeto a todo el que se cruza en su camino. Pero, ¿qué pasa cuando se encuentran con ciudadanos que se niegan a aceptar lo que reparten? Aquí hay 4 casos de policías idiotas que recibieron su merecido por parte de sospechosos.
Probably the same reason you are.
So, you guys saw that. I wasn't trying to be rude to that lady for no reason, but she just hops out of her car filming already demanding answers, so I'm filming you right now. It's, you know, so it looks like we already have a police vehicle here. I'm not sure if it's...
Because you're bothering the customer.
No, I'm purposely staying 20 feet back from the door, not bothering anybody.
We don't care what your purpose is. It's not a purpose that we recognize.
You don't care what... Say that again, I couldn't hear you with that truck in the back.
I said, we don't. You're affiliated with what?
Well, no, what did you say? I didn't hear what you
I said, we don't really care what your purpose is.
You don't care what my purpose is?
No.
Okay.
So you can film from out in the parking lot, but not on our property. That's still on our property.
Whose property is this?
What?
Whose property is this?
The state's.
Right, which makes it public property.
El 24 de agosto de 2020, padre e hijo, Jason y Benjamin Guterman, estaban en una licorería en Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, filmando a la gente que entraba y salía. Los clientes de la tienda no se lo tomaron muy bien y denunciaron al dúo a la policía. Lo que está a punto de ver es la interacción entre la oficial Ashley Callafa del Departamento de Policía de Coeur d'Alene y estos auditores.
Like I said.
What I'm doing is I'm an investigative journalist and I'm working on a story.
Let me see your credentials.
I don't really care what your purpose is, and I'm not interested in having the conversation.
If you don't show your credentials, we're going to call the cops.
You can call whoever you want to call. That's up to you.
Okay.
Knock yourself out.
Let me see your ID.
Let's see your ID, yeah. Cops are right here.
Hi, sir. Would you like these gentlemen to leave here?
Pardon me?
Would you like them? Are they good out here, or do you want them to leave?
We do want them to leave. They're standing here. They're filming the customers for...
So you want them trespass?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Well, you know, no, but first of all,
Do you have ID on you?
let me have a conversation with you. I was
So
not
sure.
asked.
Great. Can I get a cover?
I was not asked to leave. Okay. I'm standing out here on public property. Okay. This is not private property.
I understand, but he doesn't want to go in the liquor store, so you can stay in the parking lot. You just can't go on the side.
I'm standing 20 feet back
You
from
have
the
ID
door,
on you?
so of course I have ID on me.
I have to trespass you, so I need to formally
No,
get your ID.
what are you trespassing me for? I didn't commit a crime.
I have to put it in our system, so I have to ID you.
No, that's not the way it works.
Okay.
You better call a supervisor. It's not the way
Okay.
it works. I'm standing out.
Dude, I
Listen,
don't want to get arrested for disorderly or anything.
there's no disorderly.
Okay.
I'm having a
Do you have
civil
ID on you?
conversation with you. Listen.
I
Okay.
totally have
I'm standing on public property.
I understand.
Okay, and I'm not breaking the law.
But they want you trespass from their store, so I
They
need to ID
can
you.
only have me trust. I didn't go in the store. And a matter of fact, where's their
Where's my
property
ID?
line? Where's the property line? As far as I'm concerned, I'm not on the property anymore. I'm here talking to you.
Right, and I saw you on
Right.
it.
So, well, if I left, I left.
I know. So I need to. They want you formally trespassed. So I need your identification.
I'm not going to get formally trespassed from somewhere I have a right to be. If you're asking me to leave under threat of arrest, then I will leave. But I'm not going to be trespassed from somewhere I have a right to be.
There.
He asked me, when you pulled up, what was I doing? I was walking off of the property, correct? I was walking up to your car. I was walking off the property, correct? So he asked me to leave and I left.
Okay.
End of story. Not going to be trespassed from somewhere. That's unreasonable. And unlawful. Are you going to get a supervisor for me?
I'm getting whoever's coming down.
Okay. And I wish we could have had a more cordial conversation. You don't seem interested in that.
Well, I've asked you for your ID several times. And being very,
Is that a lawful request?
Yes.
Well, if you're telling me, so you're telling me you're going to arrest me if I don't give you my ID,
Yeah,
correct?
she's telling you she doesn't want to charge you with trespassing and obstructing.
So if I
but
don't
they
give
want
you my ID,
trespass.
I will be arrested.
You will.
Otro oficial llegó a la escena para empeorar las cosas. El señor Guterman afirmó que no se le podía impedir la entrada porque estaba filmando desde una propiedad pública, pero el oficial comenzó a amenazarlo con arrestarlo por cargos de obstrucción.
You just earned yourself a lawsuit. Happy
Okay.
day.
Good for you, because I don't think you understand the
Here you go.
laws.
Oh, I understand the law very well. You don't.
So
I
listen,
don't
they
have
want
it
you
on me.
trespassed,
I
right?
just gave her my ID. End of
No,
story.
listen, they want you trespassed, right?
They have no lawful reason.
I'm just
Explain to you
saying.
is that you cannot trespass somebody from public property, which this is, unless they have committed a crime. That's the law, whether you want to accept that or not. And I asked this officer to check with a supervisor and verify what she was doing before she did it. She threatened me with arrest if I didn't give her my driver's license and identify myself. There is no lawful basis for that since I did not commit a crime and I did nothing wrong. So you have now violated 2 of my constitutional rights. And that's a major lawsuit.
If the manager wants you trespassed,
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What if he wanted me trespassed because I have a mustard colored shirt on? Is that you're going to trespass me for that? He doesn't like me taking pictures on public property, so you're going to trespass me for that. Makes no sense. And it's starting to sink into your brain. I can see it. You know I'm right.
Well,
And we should have had this conversation a little more calmly and more civilly when you first got here. Because
Yeah.
I would have been happy to talk it out with you. But now what
I would
you've
have been
done
interested to hear what you
is you
said.
violated my rights. You
Well,
people, under color of law,
we
have
didn't.
just violated my rights. You did, and
I
you're going
don't
to learn
believe
that.
we did.
Well, I know you don't believe that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be making a stupid mistake.
So normally, yeah, we just don't. I know you think we do. We run around
No, I
violating
don't
everyone's
think. I
rights.
know.
That's what
How
we
do you know I'm not an attorney? With many, many years of experience of doing what I'm doing. How do you know that?
I don't.
Right, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
So why don't you ask the questions when you walk up instead of being a tough guy?
Because
you have a gun and a badge on
No,
and
because,
threatening people
listen,
with arrest and being obnoxious.
She
Yeah.
had a reason to ID you, and
No,
that's
she
what
does
she
not.
was doing.
She had no
So-
lawful reason to
Well,
ID
I'm
me.
gonna back her play with very limited information,
You
right?
can back up her play whatever you want.
They want you trespassed.
She made a mistake.
Okay. So are you gonna sue the liquor store too?
I'm gonna sue. Yeah, I'm not gonna sue anybody. My attorney's on.
Oh.
Oh wow, this guy's U.S. Marshal acting like that.
U.S.
La
Marshal.
interacción terminó pronto cuando los oficiales no pudieron obligar a los Guterman a doblegarse a su voluntad. El señor Guterman también fue a la comisaría a presentar una denuncia. La oficial Callafa y su colega no son precisamente las más inteligentes, pero el siguiente oficial no es ni siquiera inteligente.
I couldn't help but notice you just sitting on the patio out there.
What's that?
I couldn't help but notice you sitting on the patio behind this building.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's signs for no trespassing, private
I live
property,
here.
that kind of thing. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing, if you lived here or you worked here.
Yeah,
It looks like you're working, doing
I
something,
live
picking
here
stuff
and
up.
I work here.
Okay, gotcha. What's the actual address then?
3333 Arapahoe.
Okay, what unit are you in?
I don't think I have to actually tell you that.
Well, I'm just checking to make sure that you have a right to be here, that's
Well,
all.
I just told you I lived here.
Okay.
And I told you that I'm working as live here. Kidding me? What do you need from me?
Said Atkinson, un estudiante de la Universidad de Naropa, estaba fuera de su edificio de apartamentos, recogiendo basura como un ciudadano modelo, cuando fue abordado por un oficial de policía. El oficial John Smiley, del Departamento de Policía de Boulder, parecía tener un problema con la actividad de Atkinson. Vea cómo se desarrolló la interacción.
If you have an ID with your address on it, that'd be great.
Unbelievable, man.
Well, we've had some stuff going on in this area. I'm just
I
doing
know.
my job, just making sure you belong here, and if you do, then great, and I'll be on my way. Okay. Do you have anything with your address on it?
Yo, look, man. Here,
Hey,
follow,
hang on,
why don't you follow
Just
me
relax.
and I'll just leave the building, dude.
Look, just chill out, man.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
I'm just asking you if you have something with your address on it, then
Oh,
that would help me.
No, I don't. How am I
Okay.
supposed to have something with my address
Well,
on
a
it?
lot of people have a driver's license.
They just carry something with their address on it?
Yeah, an ID.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. So, Mr. Atkinson, can I get your date of birth, please?
Why?
I just need to verify who you are, that you belong here, that you have a right to be here, okay?
Are you kidding me, man?
Can you have a seat, please?
No, no,
Mr. Atkinson.
no. No, I'm not. I'm not.
290 code 12. Can you please have a seat?
No.
Put that down. Stop. Mr. Atkinson, right now you're obstructing a police officer, which is a jailable offense. I'm asking you one more time to sit down.
I'm not doing anything wrong. And you're not gonna arrest me. You're not gonna do anything. Because I live here.
Now.
Why?
Now. Do it now.
Why? Why?
I'm detaining you to investigate.
What? For
Investigated
what?
trespass.
I live here. You
You haven't confirmed that. Sit down.
I'm a student.
Sit down and I'll
I'm not
confirm it.
sitting anywhere.
Sit down now.
No,
Sit down.
no, I'm not sitting down.
Then you're probably going to get tased in a second.
Why?
Because you have a weapon. Put that down.
I have a weapon?
Put it down and comply with my orders.
That's not what you're doing, officer.
Do it.
Better think, because I got, dude, I could get lawyers, and you have a
You-
camera on you.
It's filming right now.
You're an idiot.
Have a
Why
seat,
would you
please.
think that you could tase me? I'm freaking picking up trash on my property,
I need to confirm
which
it.
is where I live.
There's a sign.
I'm not doing anything illegal, and you're not gonna tase me, officer. So
Sit
how do
down.
you think about that?
Sit down.
How do you feel about that, sir?
Sit
How
down
do you feel about
now.
that, sir? And get your freaking lieutenant here. I'm picking up trash.
Put it down.
You're
You're being
shoot me.
detained.
Your hand is on your weapon, and you're gonna shoot me? That's what you're gonna do, officer?
El oficial Smiley no parecía entender que la única amenaza en esa situación era él. Persiguió a Atkinson con réplicas agresivas y amenazas de utilizar una pistola eléctrica y arrestarlo. Como si este comportamiento ridículo y amenazante no fuera suficiente, invitó a otros 7 oficiales de policía al lugar.
We're
You're
still
gonna
behind
shoot a resident on his
2333
property for
Subject
picking up
is failing to
trash.
comply.
That's what you're gonna do, officer?
Sit down, sir.
Why don't you use your brain?
I asked you several times.
Use your intelligence. Are you gonna kill me? Are
Several
you gonna
times
kill me?
I've
Your
asked
hand
you.
is on your weapon.
Yes,
I feel
it is.
threatened. That's
I
a
feel
fucking
threatened
gun.
because you're not
That's a
putting that
gun.
down. Yes, it is.
I'm picking up trash.
Put it down. I
I'm
told you
picking
many
up
times to
trash,
put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Sir, put it down.
And you're holding a gun. How do you feel?
Put it down,
How do you
sir.
feel, officer? How do you feel? You're
Put
holding
it down.
a gun. How do you feel?
Sit down on the ground like
How do
I've
you
told
feel?
you many times
Or
before.
you're gonna shoot me? Or you're gonna shoot me, officer?
If you use that weapon against me,
A weapon.
then yes, that
I'm
is a
20 feet
consideration.
from you. I'm minding my
All you have to do
business.
is comply right
Everything-
now.
Officer, you're gonna shoot me.
Just have a seat, man.
Shoot me? Are you kidding me?
All I want to do is figure this out with you.
Camera on this guy.
Just relax.
Are you serious?
Just
Yo,
relax.
Tinio, look at them. No, I'm not doing anything.
Have a seat. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
Why do you all 4 of them look, dude? All 4.
The police are telling you to do something. Do it.
You have a gun in your hand.
Yes, I do, because you're not listening.
You have a gun
You
in
have
your
a
hand.
weapon.
I don't have a
Drop the weapon. Drop it.
I don't have a weapon.
Drop it now.
Focus on me. Just
What are you
focus on
doing?
me. Focus
No,
on
what do you
me.
mean? Focus
Drop
on
it
you. There's
now.
6 of
Just
you.
relax.
Just drop
Put
it.
that object
Really? This is
down.
my property.
We just
We're not going anywhere. You
I
need to
live
drop
here.
it.
I live
I haven't
here.
confirmed that yet.
I live here.
I told you I'm
This is my
investigating a
whole thing, though, right
trespass.
here. I f***ing live
You
here.
didn't give me your address.
2333. I live in room 304.
That's the first time.
And
Have
all
a seat.
of you are threatening me on my property. I live here.
Hey, listen.
I'm a resident
The first thing
of
you need
this
to do is
fucking
drop
property.
that
I'm
item.
picking up garbage from my dorm. I go to school here.
Drop it.
I
Just
go
drop
to
it and
school
sit.
Here.
Okay, just talk.
Don't tell me
No
what
one's
to do. You
pointing
guys don't have a
anything
goddamn right to be doing this to me.
Sit down
I'm a
and drop
citizen
it.
of this country.
Sit
I
down.
pay my taxes.
please just
I am a student,
just
and
put
all
that
of you
thing down.
have weapons drawn, and I
Sit
feel
down.
threatened.
Sit down and drop that
No.
object.
I will not sit down. I refuse. You can sit.
Hey Zane,
What?
okay, these nice people here told me that you are a resident.
Oh, wow.
Dicen que 2 cabezas piensan mejor que una, pero tal vez todo vuelva a cero cuando son 8 cabezas, porque estos oficiales no pudieron encontrar un solo sentido de la razón entre ellos. No fue hasta mucho más tarde que uno de ellos desarrolló la suficiente sabiduría como para confirmar realmente lo que sucedió.
So Zane,
What a
that's what we were
surprise.
trying to find out. Okay,
What a surprise. I gave him my ID,
okay.
and then he started taking down my information, telling me this, that, and the other thing. And then I walk away, and he pulls his taser out
So
on me.
Zane, I'm listening to you, and I just appreciate if you do so. Okay. So Zane, if you were willing to sit down, this would bring everything down a little bit, and we could start going down.
I
figuring things out.
do not feel comfortable sitting down around a bunch of murderers.
Okay. So Zane.
This guy was ready to kill me, sir.
Okay. So Zane, once
This-
again, I'm Officer Parker.
Oh, you're just gonna ignore what I just said, though.
No, I'm just trying to communicate.
Okay.
Right.
And why don't you guys go find some real criminals instead of wasting my goddamn time? How about that? I live here. Fuck, you think this is a joke? I live here. You were ready to shoot me down. And you didn't know a goddamn thing. You're wasting all our resources.
I didn't even point my gun
You're
at you,
wasting
sir.
all our resources. There's people out there actually committing crimes.
Like, can I
How
tell
do
you something?
feel?
Can I
How
tell
do
you something?
Feel? You're ready to jump out of your skin because you know you made a dumb mistake today.
Can I tell you something?
No. I don't want to hear it.
Okay,
I want you to get
why
off
don't
my
you talk to
property.
my partner then?
I don't want to talk to any of
Right
you
now, I need you to
boys.
sit down
I
so
want
we
you
can
guys to
figure
get
it
off
out.
my property and stop wasting my fucking time.
That's not going to happen until I confirm who you are and what you're doing.
All right, so let's, you got his information in terms of his name and all that?
I just have his name.
Okay, then give him his
You're a
ID
fucking
back and then we're out of
jackass.
here. Yeah, because we
You're a
already confirmed he's
jackass.
there and this
You got the
gentleman
wrong
here just said,
person.
yeah, he works here and lives here, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
El oficial que pidió un resumen de la situación se dio cuenta rápidamente de que Atkinson no había cometido ningún delito. Claramente, el oficial Smiley simplemente estaba siendo irrazonable y probablemente tenía motivaciones raciales. Finalmente decidieron dejar ir a Atkinson y fue en ese momento que cortaron la cámara para evitar más pruebas de su idiotez. El siguiente oficial también intentó usar alguna artimaña, pero el comportamiento idiota del oficial Smiley eclipsa por completo el suyo.
Man,
why is that?
roll it down all the way so I can talk to you better.
We can talk, right? I mean,
Roll it down all the way. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
what law is that?
Why are you starting this, man?
Well, you're telling me to roll my window. We can talk, right?
El 13 de noviembre de 2020, el agente de policía Jackson Little, del Departamento de Policía de Arkansas, detuvo a este conductor, que más tarde fue identificado como James. La interacción tuvo un mal comienzo, cuando el agente Little exigió a James que bajara la ventanilla por completo, y el conductor se negó.
Yeah, roll it down more
But why?
so I can talk to you better, man. I'm not going to talk to you through a crack like this. I'm not,
We can talk.
I'm not trying to be rude to you, anything like
I'm
that.
really not trying to be rude to you either, but
So what's the deal? Why don't you want to roll it down all the way?
because I don't
Why
have
don't you
to.
want to? You just trying to be difficult? or
I'm
what?
not trying to be difficult. Do you want my license and registration?
Yeah, if you don't care.
What's the reason for stopping me? If you
First
don't?
off, okay, I'm Trooper Jackson Little with the Arkansas State Police, okay?
I appreciate that.
The reason I'm pulling you over is speeding. You know how fast you're going?
I do.
How fast were you going?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, I got you going 87 in the 65, man. That's a little quick.
I got this dash cam here,
Yeah.
and it records my speed.
Okay, how fast does it say you're going?
I'm not going to answer that question, but
Okay.
I know it wasn't that. This is
Okay.
registration,
How fast do you think you
insurance.
were going, at least?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay.
I'm really not trying to be difficult with you, sir.
So what's the deal then?
Well, what deal?
Why are you just being so defensive and argumentative?
With what?
Everything I'm saying.
Well, I don't
First off,
believe.
I'm not being cooperative by rolling the window down. It's not a huge deal. I'd like to talk to you better. You know, instead of
I think that we're talking fine, though, aren't we?
We were, but
I just
It's not.
Well, hold on. Let's start over.
We're not going to argue.
I don't want to argue with you, but
Okay.
let's start over.
Okay.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
My name's James. You have my
Nice
ID
to meet
here.
you, man.
And I just don't. The reason for the window, I'm not trying to be defensive or
Yeah,
argumentative or anything.
Yeah.
I just don't like to have it all the way down.
Why's that?
I just don't.
Why is that, man?
I just don't. you know?
Okay, okay. Everyone's different, I guess.
Everyone is a little different, yeah.
Yeah.
You like it down, I don't, you know. It's,
Okay. Everything looks good here. So you don't think you were speeding?
I don't want to answer any questions regarding that.
Why not?
It's just,
It's not a huge deal, man. It's just speeding.
I get it, and I don't
know,
think it's a huge deal to not.
Something, you know, if you don't think you're going that fast, something could be wrong with your car or something, man. You know, you never know that.
To
I'm not trying to be
2021.
rude, nothing like that, man.
I'm not trying to be rude either.
I know you're being nice now, so I appreciate that.
Well, I feel like I've been nice.
Yeah, it's the deal is, man. We go, you know, if you give us signs by not being cooperative by the little things.
James decidió ejercer sus derechos, negándose a bajar la ventanilla o a dar cualquier información que no estuviera legalmente obligado a dar. El agente Little insistió en que no estaba cooperando, pero al no tener pruebas sólidas de que James hubiera estado conduciendo a exceso de velocidad, finalmente se cansó rápidamente.
But not
Sometimes
cooperating?
Just listen. Let me talk, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Those little things can mean a lot sometimes, man. For all you know, you could be trying to hide something, anything like that. So those are just little clues. I'm not saying you are. Not accusing
Well, we're
you of
just
anything.
operating within the bounds of the law right now, aren't
What do
we?
you say?
Are we just operating within the bounds of the law right now?
We are.
Then
But those are just little clues, man. I mean, it's kind of weird when you don't want to roll your window down on the way. It's just a little weird, man.
it's a little weird that you're just demanding I do something. You said that you're not asking, you're telling me and you don't have the legal grounds to tell me to roll my window all the way down. That's the only thing. What other reason is there?
I'm just curious, honestly, why you can't just roll it down all the way.
I
don't know. Why don't
I'm
you
just
like
curious of why you're so stuck on it.
it just blows my mind. Like, why can't you just roll it down all the way, man? Like, what's?
It blows my mind that you can't let it go. I thought we moved past this.
It's just a little funny to me, man. I'm behind the whole cop thing. I'm just kind of curious why you won't do it.
I just don't think that I am legally obliged to do that.
Yeah, I'm saying beyond that, why don't you just want to? Like, what's the big deal? You see, like, are you afraid or what?
I like my window. Well, I think that, yeah, a man approaches my car with a gun and...
Yeah, I'm not here to hurt you or anything like that.
I fully believe that, you know, but I'm allowed to have my defenses up, right? Do you believe I'm going to hurt you?
No, I don't.
But you got your defenses up, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a natural
all the stuff
thing.
going on, I guess it's kind of natural.
Yeah. I have nothing against you as a person.
Yeah, but
I'm just...
You gotta think, man, not every cop's a bad cop, so I'm not here to hurt you like that, man.
And I'm fully on the side of the police.
Yeah.
But I
appreciate that.
Yeah, I have my ways I gotta do things.
Yeah. I was just saying, behind the whole cop thing, I was just kind of curious why you didn't want to roll, like, behind the whole, I'm the cop, you're the, violator, whatever, just kind of curious why you didn't want to roll it down, so.
Yeah, I just like it where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Sure.
Trooper Little cambió de táctica enseguida y decidió tener una conversación amable. También dejó ir a James con una advertencia y sin multa. Pero James no es el primer sospechoso que consigue que un oficial autoritario se marche con solo unas palabras.
So what's your issue, Mr. Sherry?
I don't answer questions.
Why don't you step on out so I can give you some field sobriety test?
Why am I being detained?
So I want to give you field sobriety.
I do not consent to a field sobriety test.
Are you one of those sovereign citizens?
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I will answer that question.
Then what's your main malfunction here today?
You pull me over for an inspection sticker. You see that the vehicle has just been registered.
Valid stop. Have a reason to look at your ID.
Yes.
And your insurance. Run your license. Make sure you're valid. And then when I'm sitting there talking to you, it smelled like what I detected was alcohol. So I just want to make sure you're good to go.
I'd like to speak to your supervisor.
Stand by. How can I help you?
I've done nothing illegal. I understand why he pulled me over because of the inspection sticker, but, I just tagged the vehicle and I'm legal. I'd just like to be free to go.
Have you complied with what he's asked you to do?
Complied with?
I don't know. I just got here.
He asked me to do a field sobriety test, and he told me it smells alcohol in the vehicle. Now, I don't drink.
Let me talk to him real quick and I'll get right back. You still live here, advisor?
All my information's on my ID.
You're free to go.
Este oficial se acercó al señor Trey y le exigió que se sometiera a una prueba de sobriedad. El sospechoso insistió en que no había bebido y no dio su consentimiento para la prueba. Solo tardó unos minutos en mantenerse firme antes de que le permitieran marcharse sin complicaciones. Si te ha gustado este video, házmelo saber en la sección de comentarios y no te olvides de suscribirte. Hasta luego.